to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Back to James. Over Dort. Out to the right wing. Doncic left side. 6 on the shot clock. And it's in there. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a 3-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Now here's Doncic. Good work defensively by Caruso. Here are the Thunder with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Holmgren. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. He was just marveling at LeBron's ability to take advantage of any mistake you make, even a minor one. He said, if you're even a half step away from a guy defensively, LeBron will find that person. Coach is asking his guys to stay connected to shooters tonight.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
Guys, that's just superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
James, outside. Hey, shot's good.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
Pass to Holmgren. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Outside Reeves. Hayes with it. This James on the wing. Back to Hayes. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 4. And it's Williams off the try. Chalk up 2 there.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw this game. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers. LeBron James. I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pumped, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's James. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up to the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 1.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
Here's James. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Hachimura. James deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And again, the Lakers, no good. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Here's Holmgren. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 15 left in the first. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Here's Hachimura. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And Doris, no doubt about it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Here's Doncic. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
The shot, no good. Some solid defense from James. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Outside, Williams. 3-pointer off the mark. James, left side. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Thunder. To the paint. Here's Reeves. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those...
Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
This young man has got some big-time athleticism. Hachimura getting off the floor and finishing with no doubt.
Inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Hartenstein. Second chance effort. And he lays it in.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. James can't get it to go.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
Hey, you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
Back to Hachimura. Three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Here's Williams. Rejected by James.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
Reeves with the ball. No points yet. Pass to Hayes. It's James on the wing. Back to Hayes. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And here is Williams. Guarded by Doncic. Outside for Dort. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Dort's got 5 points.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Dort, and he jams it home with authority.
Wow, Dort showing off that incredible strength as he takes it right to the rack for a slam.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He hits the second from the line. Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it. Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Lakers trail by 17. Pass to Doncic. A strong finish by Doncic.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Now Holmgren. Yet to see a basket. Outside, Williams. 5 to shoot. Back to Holmgren. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Thunder lead by 17. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
That one misses. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Williams misses. Lakers trail by 16. And Doncic launches from deep. Hayes. Holmgren with the block. Here's Caruso. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Caruso's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience. Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the second period. To the inside. Here's Dort with 4 on the clock. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort's got 9.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Down low. Back to Holmgren. Williams from long range. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And it's Doncic missing.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams, but at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Rejected by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Pass to Hachimura. Now Hayes. And there's James from the arc. Hits the trifecta. James has got 12 points.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
Outside Reeves. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Reeves has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lakers trail by 21. Hachimura from long range. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Tipped. Here's Williams. And Reeves pulls it down.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
James, that's good.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
The kick out to Williams. Dort for three. Ooh, locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Boy, Luke Dort was dialed in from distance. You give him that corner look, he's taking it.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. The coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Here's Hayes. Pass to Doncic. James outside. Just 5 to shoot. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
To the middle. Here's Caruso. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Hachimura outside. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Pass to Doncic. Tries to break his ice. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Doncic has got 7.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, just late help on the defensive side. I mean, just another breakdown for them.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Back to Dort. Hachimura with a rebound. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter here. Launches it. The Thunder pull it in. Oklahoma City calls timeout.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Lays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And 3 quarters of play.
The Lakers, 39.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. From deep three-point land. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Dort for 3. James with the rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. And Doncic launches from deep. And they're able to recover. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with pumping. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
Shot from the low post is good. 21 points in the game.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
And it's good. 2 points. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his third foul so far.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. So it's Oklahoma City now. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Hachimura, right side. To the paint. Doncic. Here's Hayes. Rejected by Holmgren. And they're running. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Here's Doncic. The Thunder with the rebound.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Inside. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Pass to James. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Assisted by.
Yeah, the defense has got to push LeBron James out of position. If he's on the interior, guys, it's over.
From down in the low post, it goes. James has got 13 in the second half.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
For three, and Chad Holmgren gets the three. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Thunder.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what a huge performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
For three, James can't get it to go. Now 9 for 15. Dort with it, picked up by Reeves. And here's Caruso outside. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in his many attempts.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
To the inside. Outside for Dort. Left side, Williams. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Will it go? That shot missing. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce.